Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to EVE Online. And today, as you can see from the title, I'm going to hunt for a special wormhole, a highsec to highsec one. So obviously, if I find a good site, I'll do that as well. But I do want to import some stuff into Solitude that's not readily available in this small highsec pocket. And so the safest way to do that is to find a highsec to highsec wormhole. Now, before I get started, let me do the normal maintenance when I start an evening of some EVE Online. And first thing is always to check my jobs, but as you can see, none of my research jobs are finished. And the next one is to do a little bit of PI. I refresh my my extractors once every day, and I feel that this is quite manageable. And it brings in some nice passive or decently passive income. I'll have to start to be a bit careful right here. It's starting to get quite full. But I did just rebalance the number of extractor heads a few days ago, so I should still be quite alright. And with these 5 planets, I make basically everything I need to produce fuel blocks all by myself. All I need to do is just do a little bit of gas mining, and ooh, this one is actually really pretty full, so I might just have to do something about that for just a second first, because that's just a little bit too much for comfort. So let's do this one quickly. Submit. Yep. And if you're wondering what it takes here, 1 barren planet, 2 plasma planets, 2 gas planets, that's all I have. And that's plenty in order to be able to manufacture my own, let me quickly show that, my own Galente fuel blocks. So let's see, I just have to do manufacturing, pick an installation, like that, and let's see if I can do 10 runs. Yep, no problem. So it's the coolants, enriched uranium, heavy water, liquid ozone, mechanical parts, robotics. So I think most of these are from the planets, the rest is from the ice. So I can just accept the quote, and that'll make me some ice. Let's go to that gas planet. That's actually pretty full. And in the meantime, I'll take the opportunity to check the stream. That's looking good. So customs office, warp within 0. So that's all looking good, and like this I should be able to check the reactions as well, right there. Now you will probably notice that there is this black bar on top of the footage. That's not my fault. Everything is alright on my end, but that's YouTube's fault. So for some reason, the black bar is at the top instead of the bottom where it should be for the navigation bar. But it's been like that since yesterday, from what I've noticed. And yeah, we'll just have to wait a little bit until they fix that. But nothing I can do, and I hope that when Google and YouTube do finally fix it, that all those videos that have been uploaded while this was going on automatically get rectified as well, including this one, of course. So it's a bit annoying, but I think you can still see most of the video, so it should be okay. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. So that's just too bad. So there you go, 20 million in coolants, not bad. I think it is actually from 2 weeks, I think at most. So that's really good. These coolant planets are pretty decent. Now, someone did mention that their prices are dropping, so maybe I'll just have a quick look. Well, coolants still seem to be doing okay. They come from 8 to 9k at some of the data points, but still seems pretty okay at 7k. So I'd say it's still doing all right. But I think, yeah, coolants and PI for fuels. I did write that down for the next EVE talk in just 2 days, which will be before the Alliance tournament. So that's that. Some extra coolants. I'll activate the Ishtar. And let's have a quick look at jobs. No, planet actually. It's not this one. It's this gas one. Just to see if that, yeah, there you go, almost half the inventory there cleared. That's quite good. It did cost me a little bit in taxes, almost 2 million. So that's decently expensive. But okay, everything is done here now. My normal start of EVE Online, just basically the PI and whatever research jobs I need to do. 20 in local. Let's activate the sensor overlay. Well, we get 4 signatures, but chances are pretty low of anything good. Well, who knows? There might just be enough miners here to make up for that. As I only see 2 ice belts, so one of them has been mined out within 4 hours. Good. And here we go, ready for some relaxed EVE Online, hoping for a highsec to highsec wormhole. That would be sweet. So there we go. Let's... Okay. All good. Let's get started then. And see what we can find today. I actually did a little bit of exploration yesterday as well. No luck, so nothing good, nothing big. Most of them were the bad combat sites and relic sites. So obviously I'm hoping to get something better today. And 9%. So just let's do the probing game. 4 signatures, not bad. 4 Nibale. And I can already see a wormhole, so that's at least there's some potential in that it's something I might want. But obviously the other ones could be better. A data site, that's okay. Actually I want to hurry that up because that still has some potential for a few millions. So let's hope I can grab it like this. Yep, there you go. So recover probes, get in warp, reload. And that's alright. Actually a bit surprised to find a data site left in one of the busiest systems in Solitude, but okay. We'll see what we can get from that. In we go. And a couple more signals there, yeah, 3 of them, and not taken, no one else here either, so that's alright. Full speed to the first chart, and let's check them out. That's probably not great. I think that's the most common one. That's hardly worth anything, and that's the same. Ouch, that hurts. Ooh, and just 3 symmetry, so yeah, just go for parts, and then parts and materials. I wonder if other people come here, scan it, and then say, oh, it's not worth my time because it's just those symmetries that are not worth anything. It's a possibility. Anyways, I'll quickly do the site. And it does look pretty cool. So why not? And there we go. Should get close enough by the end. Start the hack. Tech 2 module, so no real worries here. Ah, there it is. And parts is what we want. So parts, and over here a couple as well. Come on. Nope. Parts. Yeah, there you go. It's already here. But as you can see, value 700,000k. Well, it's okay, right? It's not completely nothing. I'll still get more than 1 million out of this site if I grab all of them. But yeah, you can definitely hope for better. So let's just go straight for the next one. Info short. That looks pretty good. And up there, I don't know if I can show this well. Yeah, there you go. This electric current there, it tends to become like more volatile when someone is actively hacking it. Some of those small graphical improvements that they've made with Odyssey are pretty cool. So let's see if we can get this one. Let's go. And should be good. Let's start the hack. Take a different route. Nope. Go straight onto another firewall. Grab that. Yep, there is the core. So just parts really. It's gonna be the only thing even remotely worth anything in here. So parts. What's in here? Oh, I already have it. There you go. Puts me at 1.5 million. So all the rest, yeah, it's just really crap. So let's head for the next one, or the final one. And does it show? Yeah, there you go. You know, you can see that it's flickering a little bit more. There's an extra light effect there. And now, after a while, it'll just die down because it's been hacked. So really cool. Let's see if the other one that I already did. Yep, there you go. Then no more activity either on the tree hoops or up there. So pretty cool. Small stuff like that help with the immersion. And you're next. If you have any questions or comments, obviously feel free to post them. I have half an eye on the comment section as well. And that should bring me close enough. And there you go. You can slow down, disable the afterburner. You don't want that on because you might just start overshooting the containers. And alright, that's a bit weird. Come on. Up. Well, good that I have a Tech 2 module. This one was... No. Ah, damn it. Materials and parts is what I want, so... See if I can grab some scraps parts. Yeah, I'll want you. Parts there as well. Whew, a lot of them. That's annoying. Yeah, there you go. That's at least that symmetry that I've got. Might just be able to get that one too. Come on. No. Nope. Well, data not worth it. But alright, 2 million from the very first site that I do. So let's go in warp. And what I'm actually looking for, keeping a close eye out for, is a highsec to highsec wormhole. If you're wondering why, and you don't know so much about EVE Online, I'm currently in an area called Solitude, and it's a small highsec pocket surrounded by very dangerous low-sec and null-sec space. So it can take, I think, at 10, 11 dangerous jumps just to import some stuff. So a nice alternative is a wormhole that ports me straight to safe space close to a trade hub. Because I basically want to prepare my Ishtar for the patch. And I think I will need some other modules in high slots when that comes out. Let's do another one. That's okay. Let's actually put up the help channel here. Could be of interest as well. A gas site, XBX. I think I'll try to remember that. KBX is a gas site. That's also something I should import. It's a venture for gas mining, because they can make you some money. Next one then. By faction. And that's the wormhole. So I'll finish that. We're back. Ouch! Quick disconnect from the stream. Not sure what happened. Let me maybe. You know, everything still seems to be going okay. No idea why. I just had a small disconnect there. But okay, it automatically reconnects after 10 seconds. So that should be okay still. And so KBX, I don't want you. Let's check this one out. And that feels like a harder site, which is often a good sign. %, a little lower again. Missions are slow. I mine all the time, and that's another gas site. So that's strange. 2 gas sites, 1 wormhole, 1 data site. So let's check out the wormhole. See if it's what we want. Not very likely, but who knows. There you go, DAX. That's a signature I scanned, and it's this wormhole. So let's head straight for it. Mining makes good cash. Well, it's seriously dropping. Oh, that visual. Either it's like a C4 or high security space. All right, awesome. Okay, actually find a wormhole, and it's right here in the valley. How interesting is that? So let's have a look. Quickly analyze the wormhole. This wormhole is beginning to decay. Probably won't last another day. So that's basically an early. A sign that it should still last at least for several hours. This wormhole has had its stability critically disrupted by the massive damn it, passing through, and is on the verge of collapse. So that's not the best of situations. Someone else has found it and has probably had their corporation already haul a lot of stuff through it, but yeah, these are pretty awesome, and you can actually pretty much see this is probably Galente space. You know, on the left side of the wormhole you could already see the green bluish hue from the Galente nebula. So that could actually be pretty good. So what I'll do is I'm going to check it out in my pod, because that should be low enough on mass, and I do want to bring in the venture anyways. So if it's not too far from a trade hub, I think I'll try and bring that in. But yeah, that's really nice, and this is basically how we try to do most ship and dock. How we try to do most of our hauling to Solitude and from Solitude. This way you don't have to bother with low sec. So I will need my locations, please. Wormhole Nib, that's Nibale. And let's see where that actually leads to. And there you go, in my pod, so that I don't disrupt it too much anymore. But this was to be expected in one of the more popular systems in Solitude. A wormhole like this gets scouted out, and a lot of corporations in the area take the opportunity to start hauling stuff out. Now probably nobody is going through it anymore. Quick check, yep, high security space, so it should be alright. So let's go. I bookmarked this side. Now let's hope that it's still here. There you go, at least it is. So let's bookmark this one. It's in Skuelazins, not really sure. SCU, submit, and let's have a quick look where the rest of my stuff is. 6 jumps from Dodixie, awesome! That's, you see, that's really great. Normally to get to Dodixie you're traveling, what, maybe an hour, including a lot of low sec systems, maybe a bit faster if you go through high sec stuff. But this way, there you go, right in. Basically it's now 7 jumps from my Solitude system is Dodixie, one of the major trade hubs, and the Galente one, as I suspected, because you could see a lot of green inside that wormhole. So let's take a quick trip to Solitude, buy a venture with some gas mining stuff, although I think I still have a lot of the gas mining stuff left in Solitude, in a ship there. So I don't actually think I need gas miners, or do I? That's a good question. So Nibale, which is normally 35 jumps away, and now only 7 jumps. That's really awesome. Let's see if I can find my Myrmidon, called gas. View contents, so it's cat expand cargoes, gas cloud harvester 2s, couple hammerheads, survey scanner. So I think I already shoot everything I need in order to fit 1 or 2, maybe even ventures. Because of their bonuses, they have become the best gas miners. And in Solitude, as you've also seen right there in Nibale, there were 2 gas sites already. And they can be good money. Better money in wormholes, but what the hell, if you can get some drug manufacturing resources, why not go after them? So hopefully, when I get back, the wormhole is still there, so I can get my jump in. That is the risk I'm taking. If that's not the case, yeah, I'll have to go back to Solitude the hard way. But that's a pleasant surprise. I put my my title as hunting for that highsec to highsec wormhole, and in the first system I scan, I find it. So good. Badger Mark II and a cheetah over here. There's the big gate. And am I far away from Miona? 5 jumps, so yeah, pretty close to our highsec home base. So while we're traveling, maybe a bit of my current state of mind, I guess, you know. At the moment it's summertime. From time to time I also like to not worry too much about gaming, you know, just to enjoy the nice weather, stuff like that. So I just don't think it's the right time for me to be going after like bigger projects, such as finding my own C1 or C2 wormholes, or going to lowsec or nullsec or whatever. I have a lot of admiration for the people that can manage it, like Johnny Pugh, who's got like faction warfare and is a -10 pirate now, and he's sticking around in lowsec doing PvP. And then we have Ken also from Ken's Crazy Gaming, who's been to nullsec and is now also in his own C3 wormhole with a boss in there. Yeah, that's really awesome that they can find the energy to do all of that, because basically, especially if you're like in a wormhole, you want to log in every day, check out what's going on. And yeah, that's just not in the cards for me for this summer at the moment. There's just too much other stuff I want to play and check out. There's quite a few open betas coming. I bought a couple games during the Steam sales, and so yeah, I prefer to stick to highsec, just do a little bit of exploration almost every night, just check my PI and just relax, make some money, and then after all this great weather, go for something more objective driven, like a wormhole excursion or something in lower nullsec or whatever. But that's really the current state of mind that I'm having, is just try and relax, try and have some fun with what I do, but don't take too many risks, or don't feel the need to put in a lot of time every single day, so that I can do some other stuff as well. And check out the live streaming, of course, too. I need to find my pace, and I need to find my schedule that I can manage. But here we go, the Dixie. Nice and close into the Galente system, and that's really a nice view right there, that temperate planet. So I can dock up, bottom station, and set my destination back to the wormhole SCU, which will then hopefully still be there and bring back the stuff I want. And I'm thinking a venture, at least a cloak. And what might I want in the last? I think an energy vampire. Not sure if I can actually use the Tech 2s. Medium one, I think then should be good. And then maybe just a couple minerals. So I can make some of the BPCs I found in the meantime. So that could be alright. How much extra money? Okay, that's all alright. Let's go. Let's start with a venture. Go, ships, venture, market data, 300,000 ISK. You're mine. Ship hangar. Assemble ship and make that one active once it's fitting. 2 turrets, so yeah, 2 gas miner 2s. I'll grab those from the Myrmidon. A cloak or a probe scanner. Interesting. And here, cargo rigs. Do they have that? Small cargo rigs. Probably what you want in there. So, oh no, actually you don't, because it's a special. Because if I'm not mistaken, it's a special hold. Is it gonna be the ore hold? Yeah, so that won't increase. So that's not a good idea. Let's see, couple of warriors. Any 2s here? Nope. Hop 2s? No. Okay. Goblin 2s, view market details, buy this 2, so that I at least already have a basic defense against the rats in case I need it. There you go. Alright, what do I need? Cloaking device. Cloak search. Approved cloaking device 2. Can I use that? Yes. What is the cost? Quite a lot. Prototype cloaking device 1. It's not going to make that much difference, I think, for the stuff I want to do with it. So I'll just buy 2 of these. Add them in the hanger. Item hanger. We have audio, cloakies. Oh, damn. Got so much stuff here. That this is... Ah, there you go. 2 cloaking devices. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my god, is that big? So just 1 cloaking device then? 1? Can't even do that? Oh, that's just great. Show info. Attributes. 100 cubic meters. And what's the Take 2 looking like? Attributes. Also, damn, I can't even grab that. Ah. Damn you. Okay. That's really not great. Do I have maybe a transport ship? No. Let's see. I think I still want to risk it then, so then we'll have an industrial Galente Eteron Mark II, I think. How much room does that have? 3,750 should actually be enough. God, I hope it is, because otherwise I'm buying a lot of stuff. And assemble ship, make active. This one, repackage, yes. Venture goes in there, good. So to do the cloaking devices, again if I can find them, there they are. And where are the hubs? There they are. Still have some room left? Yeah, there you go. Plenty of room. Good. I also want a, let's see, NOS? Maybe? Well, actually, I don't think that's going to be too useful. So let's get some Zydrine. Just under 1 million, that'll be okay. Item hanger, man, I have to move a lot. There you go. Market, should have that in the quick bar as well. No. Noxium. And Megasite. $500. And Isogen, I can actually mine that over there, so that's all I should really need. And then at least I'll have a couple cloaking devices, whether it's for a wormhole adventure or for my Ishtar. I do want one for the Ishtar. There we go. Head back. And still at 8.5 billion, where I like to stay. That's looking good, and let's hope nobody suicide ganks me, but I doubt they will for what I've got in the cargo here. And now we pray that the wormhole is still there, that no one else has the balls to go through that when it's almost collapsed. Let's go here. So yeah, not the most exciting footage so far, admittedly, but this is also EVE Online, you know, it's part of that. You need to do some logistics, you need to do some preparations, and this is basically some Odyssey 1.1 prep that I do need to do. And one of these highsec to highsec wormholes I would say if you look every day, you'll find one every week. I'm pretty sure about that. Just checking 5-6 systems out, something like that. You will come across one every week. That's a highsec wormhole. You won't always be as lucky as this, that it puts you 6 jumps away from your favorite trade hub. So you might end up in a Mars space, Minotaur space, maybe close to Jita. You never know that. But yeah, I'd say once every week you will probably be able to get your loot out and bring in whatever you need. And this is of course something that's not just useful for a highsec island like Solitude, but for far more remote systems as well, I think. So 4 more jumps. And yeah, this Badger Mark II, I thought it was going to change as well in Odyssey 1.1. So right now you can see it only has a main bay, but it's probably going to get a second bay. Either that or be the faster, more sturdy ship, which could be good as well. If I want to use it as a transporter when I do eventually go back into a wormhole. But like I said, for now in the summer it's not really looking all too likely. Just because there's so much stuff to check out. And I want to do that as well. So Toll next. Oh, another Ishtar on the gate. Nice. And a theater. Obviously next weekend, Alliance tournament. That's looking like it's going to be a lot of fun and quite a lot of hours to be spent watching stuff blow up. I'm looking forward to that. And it does mean I'll try this time to plan my EVE talk to be before the Alliance tournament starts, a couple of hours before that, hopefully. And then everything should be working quite alright. Next, go. I think it would be more convenient if you controlled your ship through brainwaves picked up by a headset or something. Obviously from the lore standpoint, that's what it's already at. But gameplay wise, not just yet. So Karik not in. I totally don't know this system. Sounds like it should be a little bit out of the way, you know, but there's still 30 people in local here, 30 people in the next system as well. Compare that to 20 in one of the busiest systems in Solitude. So that's why I like to be there for now, because you have so much less competition for all the exploration stuff. You can actually still make some money there. So just one more jump, and then the moment of truth. Is that wormhole still there? Alright, shoot me at that store. Wormhole, see you. Warp within 0. And finally. Okay. Oh no, I'm not seeing it on the overview. That could be a bad sign. I thought it was that red spot, but I overshot it, so that's not a good sign. Just please be here. Oh, it's still here. It's really strange that it didn't show up on the overview, but then let's not hesitate and go right back to Solitude. And there you go, Nibale 0.6. Basically 70 jumps of hauling done in, I don't know, 20 minutes, something like that. That's really cool. Very lucky. So here we go, I'll dock up. I think I'll go right back out here, try and find a combat site or something that could still get me some money, and I'll look for the fitting, how I want to change the Ishtar and stuff a bit later. And maybe first I'll see if I can actually make some of the stuff I have from these exploration sites. Custom office gantry. Script, what the hell is that? Oh, it's just to place a customs office. Alright, gotcha. So everything in the item hanger, you can go in the ship hanger, and an extra hauler here as well. Stack all, and let's see if I can make something like a large micro jump drive. Because that's actually normally worth at least something. So let's see if I can make one. Okay, yep, there you go. And do I have plenty of stuff? 15, 80, yeah, I think I'll only be able to make 2 of them. So I'll go and put it on 2. Alright, accept quote. Let's quickly do then the show info. View. Oh, that's only 2 million. But okay, you know, it's alright. You know, you have these BPCs, so you need to produce them from time to time. And this is out here in Nibale again, so who knows, maybe I'll one day fit a ship with one of those micro jump drives or something like that. But yeah, for those high-end minerals, from time to time you also do need to import them. And once again, this is how we do it. Find that wormhole close to trade hub, cut your time accordingly, and then just yeah, go right back out there and make some more money. So let's head for Post to Win. 1, 2, 3 belts, so ice belt is back as well. Could do that later if I really wanted to. And yeah, why the cloaking devices? Obviously, there you go. If I'm not mistaken, it's gonna lose a highsec slot. So yeah, then one gun, that's really almost useless. And a cloaking device, I mean, I don't use the guns anymore. The drones will get even more damage. So you might as well just drop the guns, put a cloak in there, and then basically your Ishtar is also ready to be taken in a wormhole or in low sec if you really want to. But they're becoming completely useless to put guns on your Ishtar, especially if you're exploring. So, Post to Win. I'm all alone. Scanner. Oof, 1 signature. That's not a lot. It could be that it's just spawned in though. So let's check it out at least. Unless it's yesterday's gas site. I do know I found a gas site here yesterday again as well. What are you? It's a wormhole. Well, what the hell? We'll check it out. Just that I have it. When I should actually delete the locations here from Corp. Just so that my brother doesn't think he can still use it, because that would be a bad idea at this point. I mean, putting another hauler through there, even just a Mark II, is probably gonna bring it really close to collapsing. I think it's like the last 25% or 15% stability that it has when it gives that information. So yeah, it was a little bit risky, but going in a pot and coming back in a ship is usually still manageable. So let's check that out. Micro WMD micro warp drive. Here it is, and obviously, you know, you can just, from the looks of it, this is gonna be a C2. So if I go here like that, you can see unknown parts of space this time. Wormhole is beginning to decay, probably won't last another day, so that means that well, it's still the first warning you get, so it's probably still in like 75% of its life cycle. Wormhole has not yet had its stability significantly disrupted by ships passing through it, so that once again a pretty new wormhole here, or not a very used one anyways, compared to has significantly had its stability disrupted. That means that a lot of ships have passed through, and it's like on the last legs, 25% I think it is, for every message for its stability. So those are the two ways that the wormhole can collapse, one after a while, and two because of the amount of mass that's passed through it. And it's a K162, so I think that means that it was scanned from within the wormhole. So someone inside of this C2 scanned the exits over here, and this caused this one to spawn on this side. Why a C2? Because it's like a lot of blue with a little bit of green in the middle. If it were a C1, it would have a green part on the top right there. That's a sign of a C1. So after a while, you do get to know them. And then C3, C4, C5, C6 have completely different colors, more reddish or whitish. So, alright, pretty cool, but nothing I want to do at the moment, because I am in my +4 clones, and I don't like to take risks with that one. And I'm also learning advanced drone interfacing. For people that know what exactly this does, allows to fit another drone control unit. You know what kind of ship this is for. Long-term projects, but I like to be ready with my skills. So that's working decently. So we got a couple more systems to do in this bottleneck, and we still have, well, at least 20 minutes that I want to stream, so looking good. But I'm really happy that I already, oh, that's better. Look at that, 2 people, and that's a lot of signatures to scan, so that's probably gonna be able to keep me busy for a bit. And look at these combat sites, these small combat sites. This that's a nice site. That's good. There could be something good in here. There might just be something worthwhile here. So I do like to hang around the planet while I scan. Let's see what we can get. A lot of signatures, and right there always one of those at the outer edge. But in my experience, they've rarely been anything special, strangely enough. You would expect that this could be something special, but so far they've been just basically normal combat sites quite a lot of the times. So I definitely prefer to go with the center mass first, because as you can see, these two combat sites, I could basically not scan them anymore because they're very likely to be bad combat sites anyways. Then just go for another signal. There's already a relic site, so let's just grab another one that's still unknown until you find something interesting. And obviously this way you can scan a good amount of signatures without really needing to focus on all of them separately. So that's actually combat at 60 with going down 3 times I think already. So that, although chance is still small, it could be something. Unlike the first 2 there that were really right away at 30%, so that's usually just a hideout or something. Yep, there you go, narcotics warehouse, so call them back, go right for it, and I'm alone in system, so that could still be good. So, right, really nice, it's going well. I start out with finding exactly what I want, importing some stuff that I wanted to import into Nibale, and now I find a Serpentix narcotics warehouse. Cool! On this run, I'm actually going to try using the hotkeys, if of course it's not like just done by that guy that's now outside of the system. But someone actually said that the Gardes still do a comparable job with the hotkeys and staying grouped on the frigates. So I do want to get a quick comparison of that. If I could get away from the gate. Come on, I'm not even touching it. Is anything close by? No, I don't think so either. Get to warp, come on. That's better. I was not even close to touching it, but alright. Yep, still definitely have some rats in here. Oh, I actually don't even have to bother with them on the first room, that's true. So I'll just put some Rex in here to dissuade other travelers from trying the site. Maybe hit that supply traffic stuff this time as well. Goodbye, Grill Patroller. Going on the other side. Oh, no, they're not. Bye. Yep, take care of that one, and then let's see if I can still take care of that supply traffic management depot. This one yields that pass key, and if whoa, they're actually going right after my drones. Look at all the effects going for my drones, so I'd rather recall them than risk them. Bad Serpentis, bad. So we'll just hope that these first wrecks, if anyone, because as you can see, 2 more people just came in. If they have the same scanning techniques that I do, they could find this pretty quickly. But I just hope that these wrecks at the beginning there are enough to dissuade them, so that they know, oh, there's a guy who knows what he's doing, and who already has the pass key. So he's been exploring for a bit already and knows what he's doing, so I won't bother with going after it. And cool. So second room, gonna be a test of the sentries and grouped this time. Let's see what they can manage then. Speed dropped below 70. I should be alright. Start targeting stuff. So let's see how that works out. Full misses. And gone. But as you can see, it's only one of them that actually had to shoot. And full misses again. Alright, so that did take 2 shots. That's true. And so now they will also cycle automatically through targets. Sometimes. But I'm sorry, but the individual targeting of frigates, I feel, is going to be a lot faster and a lot more efficient than leaving them grouped or using the hotkeys. Because in 2 shots they'll take care of them. So yeah, I think this is still a better technique if you want to get rid of frigates quickly with 5 guard days. It certainly felt a little bit sluggish to me. Just waiting and then seeing those full misses like that. Just really not how I like to view that. At least like this, you know, it's a bit normal that they will start out with their misses, but they should attract all these frigates. They all come closer and then they get shot up in a few shots. That's a lot better. Goodbye. Yep, like that. There you go. And then the final one is that cruiser. Small chance for take 2 salvage. Oh, now they start hitting that battery. So let's finish that then. At 45, so not bad, you know, and that's going to increase with Odyssey 1.1. So yeah, I suspect this will be quite beastly. And boom, approach. And I'm back alone, so they only came through the system. That's good news. I can relax a bit. Let's hope we can get lucky. Salvager is on. Loot is grabbed. 1 million, okay. Better than nothing, I guess. And that's nothing, because the value did not jump. Yeah, 1 metal scrap. Awesome stuff. Sensor booster is the right answer. So he was asking, what does it mean when a ship has an odd, almost warp drive effect radiating out of it? It's not a whip, but I can't. Probably a sensor booster. And second room done after the third one.
Warp drive active.
Good. Oh, actually don't need to. Ah, well, whatever. Launch the drones. Open fire. Boom. Yeah, even those things only take 3 shots, so you're basically wasting time by using all 5 of them on all those targets. I really feel like that, you know, that it's better in a case like this to go for individual ships, because they will only take like 2 shots anyways, so that'll go a lot faster. You can go for that one. And it seems like they do split up a little bit on what next to target. There you go. No, I don't think there's any ways that the grouped guard ace could do this at the same speed as this. That's just, I just don't see that happening. In fact, I hardly see any ship doing this stuff more quickly than what the Ishtar is pulling here at the moment. There we go. Stuff keeps dying nice and smooth. Good. Nothing even comes close. And there he goes, Serpentis Refinery Hitmaster, desperately trying to do something. He's gonna get butchered. Well, some misses. Oh, he was even firing at one of my sentries, and I didn't even notice. Let's check that salvage. There you go. That's what you've got to beat. By the time the music runs out, everything's got to be dead. I don't know of a lot of ships that that can manage that, because these are a few wrecks, a few frigates to chew through. So and salvage and loot. Another 1,000,000. Why not? 12. There you go. Good. 2 logic circuits, 2 power circuits, 2 interface circuits. Total value 7.7 million. So yeah, good news there. That puts me at least somewhere. That's at least some money for the effort. And now the big loot piñata. Still alone in sector, interesting. That was 10 days off, 9 days off, good. Yeah. Ishtar doesn't even care. He just keeps smiling right there. Serpentis supply stronghold. Sentry drones out. Engage targets. And look at that, half the shield's gone. Just a single shot. That's really good, you know. 1000. Good, 1000 single hit. That's very nice. Well, still no one in local. I think I'm gonna try and take care of some more of the small stuff after this as well. Oh well, look at that! Serious fire on one of my guardies, half shields. A little unexpected. They're focusing on a single guarde. Not that it's gonna matter, they can't chew through it before I finish off the supply stronghold, but interesting. That's really one of the first times one of my sentries comes into danger of reaching armor in a narcotics warehouse. So return to Throne Bay, the trail runs cold, and let's start approaching there then. What the hell? What is the loot? Cargo container from me. Approach. Did they change target? Looks like it. Let's see if I can take care of a couple. Keep one eye out for my hobgoblins though. Don't want to lose one. Because these are actually enough frigates to take one out in short order. So a little bit risky. Yep, there you go. Look at that. All shields gone. This one hit as well. Hardly worth the risk, really. It's not like these 6000 ISK bounty, like that's gonna be worth your time. But at least we get some fireworks, some rail guns and some blasters shooting. But yeah, the Ishtar really doesn't care. These sides, no threat whatsoever. So what's the loot? Cross your fingers. Oh, damn it. Nothing. Only a 9th tier overseer worth 2 million. Putting me at 14 million for about an hour's work. But keep in mind, of course, I wasted most of it. Well, wasted. I used most of it to do some logistics as well. So this is of course also a part of the exploration experience. You don't always get those 100 million ISK drops, although I've sort of started to get used to them whenever you guys are watching, that I get some of those nice drops. It just doesn't... Oh, and did I actually press dock? I hope not. But it actually doesn't look like that's going to be the case on this one. So, yeah. 1 hour done? Is it 1 hour done? I think so. I think this is going to be... Well, actually, no. We still have 5 minutes. So what I'll do, I'll just do one more signal. We'll have a quick look at what else is left here in the system. This could give you guys an idea of how this stuff escalates when a system is not busy. And maybe it also gives me a chance to explain how exactly this stuff comes back in here. So every single one of these signatures, it can be something like a narcotics warehouse, but also a gas site, a mining site, or a wormhole, or whatever. Whenever I finish one, like I just finished this narcotics warehouse, in a few minutes that will despawn. And then it will respawn randomly somewhere else in the universe. And so this is basically how they cycle through all of these sites. So all of these have actually been done and triggered by someone else through highsec that has finished the site. And this is why in non-busy systems you get more and more of these signatures that start to mount up to a decent amount. And why you have a good chance of finding something good in these systems. Compare that to highsec, where everybody's competing for the sites. You hardly get more than 3 or 4 of these signatures to find, and at the same time, and then people will just rush them. but they do tend to all converge on the less busy systems. So if you're lucky to find one of these, rally combat, don't really think there's going to be anything good there. So let's check this unknown one. But I have to say, I get the feeling that there's at least 3 or 4 bad combat sites here from all of this stuff. And by bad, I mean like 1 out of 10s and 2 out of 10s. And that's actually a data site. Alright, that's good to end. But there will generally, if you get like 10 signatures, you know, you will generally find at least a few data sites and at least 1 combat site that's worth it. And hi there, guys. Yeah, I'm doing a little bit of exploration. So this is what you can see right here. Highsec in Solitude. I'm really lucky that there's not a lot of people busy, so I get like 10 signatures that I can scan. I've been really lucky at the beginning of the stream as well. As you can see, I was hunting for that wormhole. That's actually a highsec to highsec wormhole, so that I could move in some stuff. I actually found it in the very first system I scanned. I think it's like the 3rd signature I scanned, and it was 6 jumps away from Dodixie. So I did buy a venture and a couple cloaking devices in order to change the fit on my Ishtar when the patch will come. And so that's been successful as well. And it's really awesome that you can do that, you know, find one of these wormholes. All I had to do was travel 12 jumps, and I did 70 jumps of logistics thanks to that wormhole. So that was really great to find that right at the beginning. And now I've done a couple data sites, 1 narcotics warehouse, unfortunately only some Tech 2 salvage there. And I'm now at 14 million, I'd say maybe 30 minutes of actual exploration for some ISK. But this is what I'm doing at the moment, just taking it easy, trying to make some extra cash for when I go back out there for a bigger project or whatever. So let's, oh that actually puts me on a fail? I see, okay, that's alright. I want to check, okay, incognito process, so I want parts there, and that should be better. And in the next one, okay, that's alright as well. So parts and then parts and data, and this could put me at like 20 million. So if I manage to grab all of that, so let's start the real hack then. Here, no. Yep, there you go. Parts, you too. Oh, that's a bad spawn, so I gotta be a bit on the ball here. So parts and then start moving that way. Should still be okay. That's nothing again. Equipment and parts. Alright, so at least I have that one already. That's good. And as you can see, 16 million, so that put me 2 million higher. And 16.5, good. And that's not gonna be anything, but alright. So okay, I got what I came for here. And then the next one, if I can grab that, and if I count like maybe a few million for the PPC, if I produce them, this could put me close to 20 million, which is, well, it's not great of course, but my personal calculation is 20 million every day and you get your Plex no problem at the end of the month. And if I can manage this now here in like 40 minutes, I mean, that should be manageable for most people to get the Plex. And I hope that this can like encourage you guys to see that, yeah, that stuff like this, like highsec exploration, you can still make your Plex. You do need a little bit of dedication, of course. You know, you want to go out there almost every day, but it's very doable. So go away. Oh, unbelievable, that's a lot. There it is. And here we have parts and data, so let's hope Data, right, go for that one first then, if it's really being such a pain in the ass. Then parts on that side, and then start moving the other way. And that's another data one. 17 million, and that's data, parts, data, oof, a lot of data. Oh, no, there you go, I get the BPC. This should be the other incognito. Yep, there you go, 19.9 million. As expected, 20 million, pretty good. That's actually scraps. That's not really what I want to get rich. But yeah, the rest of it, you know, if you scan them with your cargo scanner, you know what to expect in there. Target spectrum breaker, 3 runs and few market details. Yeah, not worth anything really. But okay, it's just something extra to have. And I did just make 20 million. I'd say 40 minutes of work, something like that. So not bad at all. Not bad at all, I would say. Definitely on track and very doable to earn your own plexus. And there are those inactive shards that I just hacked. So, well, I still have some time. So I'll do a little bit more scanning to get a feel of what's left in the system. Which has a lot. Quite a lot to offer. Look at all of that. Real nice to see one of these. Mato 146, I don't know if I may be a little bit late. Are there dev notes on the changes for the heavy assault ships? Not a dev note yet, but there is a dev post. So just go for the EVE Online forums, and then if I'm not mistaken, it's in features and ideas discussion, and then the second sticky is Odyssey 1.1 heavy assault cruisers. That's the one you want, where it'll have the details on all the hack changes. So features and ideas in the forums. It's a dev post by CCP Rise, formerly known as what the hell? Have I already gotten used to calling him CCP Rise? That I can hardly remember. Kill 2. There you go. That was his name. Kill 2. Now CCP Rise, who is rebalancing all our stuff. So, oh, 3 new ones. Oh, it's actually the same ones. Okay. So yeah, forums, features and ideas, second from the top is what you want to check out those changes. Or you can check out my video if you want, from like less than a week ago. So let's see what else we can find here. Let's see if I can do them more quickly as well. Combat. Okay, let's see what it is at least. Oops. And a desolate site. Yeah, you see, I do expect at least 3 or 4 of this stuff here as well. And that's something you have to keep in mind, of course. You don't always find those great sites. And unfortunately, a desolate site, that's really not worth your time. Sometimes drone infestation could still be worth it, because you get a chance for some faction loot. But a lot of them, they're just not worth your time. If you're flying an Ishtar, that is. If you're really new, you know, you can do them. Just get the bounty, get used to the whole system, and learn your ships. You know, if you're in just a Tech 1 Vexor or something like that, or maybe even just a destroyer, you might want to check those sites out. But generally, I don't really think they're worth the trouble. Haunted Yard, yeah, nothing much. You know, this one is actually way out there. Probably only scanned by 4 probes, still at 27%. So that's also not going to be anything better than a desolate site probably, or a haunted yard. So I'll just check one of the other unknowns. And I've already seen, I think, 2 relics as well. There you go, relic sites. Like I said, this is of course what you'll find most of, and you need to find a system where you can just work through all of this stuff pretty quickly or efficiently, you know. And I like to do it this way, just keep scanning until you find something interesting, and that's the Serpentis hideout, and then that's going to be that relic site. So I must have been really lucky actually to find that Serpentix narcotics warehouse right away, because the rest of it doesn't really feel like yeah, that's just a relic site. Well, you know what, that I'll do that to finish off. I'll check out the relic sites, and let's see if maybe we could get a faction BPC there. That would of course be great. Don't count on it, but it can happen. And otherwise that'll be the finish of today's stream. So just some more highsec exploration. Oof, that's really quick all of a sudden, but alright. To relax, to make some money, to get everything ready. And if you want to see the hint on what I'm working here, advanced drone interfacing level 5 in 9 days. I'm sure you can imagine what type of ship that is. It's a long-term plan. You won't see one tomorrow, but someday, definitely. So here we go, relic sites. Not as lucrative as the data sites, but let's just grab a quick look, approach the closest container. Usually it's really nothing. But I already have that target spectrum breaker, and we already saw the price of that. A couple burned logic circuits, 38,000. It's not really that great. Yeah, and broken drone interface. That's unfortunately not too good. You know, you need to be very lucky with the relic sites that you find a BPC, a faction BPC in there. Then you can get like 40-50 million if you're lucky. You know, it's like a large module. But other than that, there's mostly scrap in there. So just why do I still do this hack? Well, it's to clean out the site, you know. Just by doing this, I don't even need to, I think, to pick up any of this stuff. But just by doing this, I actually trigger the timer for it to despawn, and then it's someone else's problems somewhere else in space, and hopefully we get a better site to spawn in afterwards here in the system. So that's it, guys. A little bit of highsec exploration, not as much money, but very lucky on the highsec to highsec wormhole there. So I got some needed logistics done as well, and that was really awesome to have that right away. So I would still consider myself lucky. And overall, yeah, 20 million, 40 minutes of work, maybe 1 hour, you know, if you want to count everything really. Maybe an hour of work, but 20 million every day, and you've got your plex. So just with this amount of effort, and I'm sure in the weekend you can manage way more than this, you could definitely pay for your account by playing the game. So I think that's really awesome. And if anyone is wondering, you know, what's it going to take for this elusive free-to-play EVE Online that people often claim it can be, well, about this much, you know. And this is decently safe, highsec exploration. There's hardly any risk in a ship like this, so pretty good, I think. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching too. I don't actually see the timer anymore here, but yeah, thank you everyone for watching as well. I'll be back with EVE Talk on Saturday. Not sure what I'll do tomorrow just yet. But definitely EVE Talk on Saturday should be a few hours before the Alliance tournament, which I highly recommend. By the way, if you wanna watch the CCP guys do their commentary, stuff like that, definitely tune in for the Alliance tournament this weekend. I know I will. And in the meantime, I'm docking up into my home station out here in the Ballet. So I'll see you guys next time.